Hey everyone, happy Friday. I want to start off your weekend with some good news here in Sarasota County. I am going to give you a tour of at least one tiny home, possible two that we have here right before the Stinky Point Bridge going into Siesta Key. So I'm going to give you a little tour of what we have here, and I'm also here with Dylan Cox, and he is a photographer. What he does is take the photos of all the cool features inside of these homes. So I'm going to give you a tour here, and if you have any questions, I'll pass them along, and hopefully Dylan can answer them. So it's not very big, but it's a great opportunity. If you're interested in living in a tiny home, you can more or less try this out for yourself. So we're going to give you an interior tour of this one, and then we're going to go outside and we'll give you we'll show you what they look like from the outside. So go right ahead.
Well, we're hanging out in half of the red lifeguard stern tiny house rental here at Tiny House Siesta. In the kitchen, you'll see a lot of different the barn doors going on to save space. We have a lot of loft beds to also save space. We do have two different tiny house vacation rentals out of the 12 that have beds on the first floor. Some sleep 2 to 6.
So this one sleeps 4, right? We have
this one's got,
two
we
separate
got
lofts.
pull-out couches everywhere too. So
okay.
There's always, every couch is a pull-out couch also. So there's, the kids like these things. We're pet friendly also. So make sure to tell all your friends when they come to town.
Yeah, there's is there air conditioning in all of them?
Of course, we definitely have to have the air conditioning in Florida. So there's air conditioning, there's pretty much full amenities for the resort, Wi-Fi. We've got beach cruisers available for people to bike to the beach. We're only 0.8 miles to the nearest beach access on Siesta Key.
Yeah.
2.7 miles to the main beach.
Yeah. And so we have a viewer that asked, on average, what's the price range for these? I know you guys are you just updated your figures.
Some kind of different new pricing going, but I'm pretty sure it can go anywhere from $85 up to in the $190 area. Some of them sleep 2. You gotta check the website, which is tinyhousesiesta.com.
And we're gonna link that on our website as well. So
you wanna come along for the rest of the tour?
Sure.
Come on.
And so these are, I dropped my keys, sorry guys. And these are actually for rent, the ones that you have here, correct?
So we're vacation rentals by the beach, or close near the beach. So that's our goal here, is to give people something different to try.
Sure. And some of the people are asking, these have been here for about a year, so why we're doing this story now.
This one's actually built locally too, which is fun. This is the Siesta.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And that was with builder Brian Kelly in Sarasota. But yeah, we're local. We've been here a year.
And so what are the square footage? I know it varies, because the one coming up here, you said one of these is the smallest one with the blue roof.
This is our newest, tiniest. This is like our showboat. We bring it out to the different festivals because it's one of the smallest ones to tow, and it's only 153 square feet. There's a 53 square foot loft up there. It's on a 20-foot trailer, 3-foot porch.
So that the 153 square feet includes the size of the loft?
Yeah, so the loft is up in there. Kind of starts right here. We've got our lawn flamingos hanging out.
Yeah, and I saw some of them have grills.
From Margaritaville, our friends, and they're looking out for us.
So, and you guys are celebrating your 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, we're gonna do another. We are gonna do another big open house celebration. We're just not sure. We had our first open house recently, which had 500 to 1,000 people show up. Here's some 3D chalk art from local artist Truman Adams.
That's pretty cool.
But if you come over here, we have 12 tiny house vacation rentals total.
And these were actually, you were telling me, these are pieces of wood from Hurricane Irma?
Yeah, here's some reclaimed wood that I built, a sign, and painted it from Hurricane Irma. I GPSed all the coordinates, so it's true.
There you go. If Google says it.
Yeah, we got 6 more over here. So we've got Blue Oasis. We've got the Sand Dollar. It's always a work in progress over here. We're always adding things.
Lala wants to know if there's a security deposit.
I am not 100% sure.
Sure. I know you said there is a cleaning fee, but we are going to get, once we get the official numbers, we're going to put them on our website because they're updating those as we speak.
So here's another one we can show you. This is the Flamingo. Nice seafoam paint color.
These ones are not for sale. These are for rent.
Yeah, so
for those of you who are asking.
Airbnb, VRBO style. And check this one out. So pretty fun.
And then you were also saying that in a couple of them, I think you said about 3, the bedroom is not a loft.
Yeah, we do have some first floor bedroom options. That way you don't always have to climb up here. No, you can still stand up.
And how tall are you?
I'm about 6 feet tall.
Okay.
So, you know, I think we have had people in the 6'3" plus range.
All
so
right.
I know that.
And so, what's the largest on property?
The largest, we have some that sleep. We can show you one of the bigger ones right now. Actually, that sleeps. Let's just show you one more.
Okay.
This one sleeps, has 3 beds and can sleep 6 to 8. It has a first
All right,
floor
so
bed.
we'll show you one more. We're giving you an unexpected look at a third one. And then, so where did these come from? Who makes these?
Our owner is Jeremy Ritchie, and he's up in Pennsylvania. This one's actually got a Pennsylvania plate.
Oh my gosh.
They're all different builders.
Cheryl, this is right before you go on the Stickney Point Bridge in Sarasota. So if you're heading towards Siesta Key, before you head on Stickney Point Road, you'll more or less take a left, and it's on a little side street here, behind actually the geckos.
Alright, and this is Aqua Oasis.
Aqua Oasis.
This will be our last one we'll show you today. Where's the lights go? Another sliding barn door to the shower.
So this is going to be your bathroom. Mind you, there's no sink in here, but there's a sink right here. So you don't have a sink in this bathroom. Here's the shower. So I'm 5 feet tall, and I can touch the ceiling. So this, I would say it could fit someone in here who's about 6 foot. This is actually less than 1 mile away from the closest beach access point on Siesta Key. I don't smell, I know a lot of people are concerned about red tide. I don't smell any dead fish or that, quote, red tide scent that we've been experiencing, at least for today.
This one has one of the first floor bedrooms.
So this is a first floor bedroom, so you don't have to climb up to a loft to sleep in this one.
And then there's a split staircase out here, and that's the 2 more separate beds.
Oh, pretty cool.
These beds are pretty big.
Okay, so you can get up this way. I wasn't saying, quote, red tide. I was saying, quote, red tide smell, because I don't know if there's an actual name for the smell. There you go. So that's
Tiny House Siesta.
1 bed on this side, 1 bed on this side. So this sleeps 6 people. Is that correct?
Yeah. I don't think this bed, it might pull out the couch too, but yeah, this is one of our bigger ones, and at least has the first floor bedroom option.
Sure.
So some sleep 2 if you just are a couple, or if you're on a business vacation by yourself. And then we've had people rent out multiple in a row with their friends. In the future, we're looking to maybe hopefully rent out to whole wedding parties, or whole soccer teams or things like that, fishing tournaments, people who just want to come. We've already had people on their own rent out 5 in a row, so it's just something that's different, and people are excited when they hear about it, and it's just the biggest tiny house festival in the world so far. Had 100 tiny houses at it, and we have over 10 here. So we have
Sure.
10% of the biggest tiny house festival right in Sarasota that you can just stop by. So we're going to do another tour one of these days so you can come and check
Sure.
them all out.
For those of you asking a couple questions, Susan, this is actually for rent, so these ones aren't, they're not for customers to build. These are for people to rent.
Yeah.
And then
You can always talk to Jeremy Ritchie, the owner.
yeah, these are made out of Pennsylvania.
Oh, they're made all over. He lives in Pennsylvania.
And then so people keep asking about the pricing. We know that your pricing changed recently, but you said on average, more or less, the starting price is $115, but you said it varies by season as well.
Yeah, usually I was saying it was $110 to about $190 a night, but I think just recently some of our prices dropped on some of them to, not really sure, but I've heard they've dropped lower, so we got to check it out. I think they might be in the $85 range, but
Some of them do have TVs.
oh,
Or
they all
do they
have
all have
TVs.
TVs? Okay,
we have all.
there
the
we go. I
things,
couldn't find that one.
Yeah, they're it's just a tiny TV in this case. You got to use your space wisely. So we're trying to let people go out and enjoy Sarasota and the surrounding areas and spend less time. Really, you get to still have fun though when you're in your tiny house.
Sure.
Kids like to. It's fun just seeing the different families stop by.
And so to recap, we just want to let you guys know before we sign off, we want to thank Dylan for giving us some information about these tiny homes. There's 12 here right before you go on the Stickney Point Bridge onto Siesta Key. This is technically in Sarasota. It's actually behind the new Geckos on 41. So just a little bit of a recap. These are for rent only, and some of them actually have some local ties here to Sarasota other than just being located here. There's some art here from some local artists. One of them was actually built here in the Mayaca area, so that's pretty cool, but more or less most of them were built in Pennsylvania. As far as pricing goes, the pricing in the past has started at about $115 per night. That varies, of course, based on season. Of course, the most popular times likely are going to be more expensive. They did just have a change in prices over the last 24 hours, so we want to get you those updated figures. And I'm actually going to have a full story on this coming up tonight on ABC 7 News at 5. So we'll make sure to get you those updated numbers, so tune in for the story then. And we'll have some details on our website, mysuncoast.com. Dylan, before we sign off, anything else you want to add?
No, we're looking forward to seeing some new faces here. We're excited to get the local news out to Sarasota and just come try something different and something tiny.
All right.
See if you like it.
All right, Dylan, thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good one.